Well, hello beautiful people, welcome to my channel. My name is Teresa and I will be your cruise director on this magical mystery tour. We are up to day 5 of the palette Lucky Dip. So before we get to that, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, ring the notification bell to be alerted to any new uploads, and if you like this video at the end, let's give it a big thumbs up. Let's go see what we're going to dive into today. Okay, not looking. We have got the mini Metropolis palette. So we have two really neutral mattes here. So a real bone colour, a deep sort of cool tone brown, then this warm caramel is matte, then a really deep green and a deep gold. And it's a work day. So going in with the lightest matte, I have prepped my eyes as per usual. This is a flesh colour. This isn't really going to show up that much, but it is our transition. Just slightly darker than my skin tone. You can just see it there. And just buffing that out. We don't have to be too particular with it, just because of how light it is. And buffing up and out. Now going in with the camel colour. So I think all of these shades were out of the Metropolis palette from memory, which I've got over there behind me. This is a much warmer camel colour. We're going in with a thinner sort of brush. It's wider that way, a more detailed crease brush. And buffing up and out. Tucking it in. And then turning to the side to get, if you want more coverage, you turn it vertically. And you'll cover more of that area. And then if you want more depth and intensity and to be a bit more precise, turn it horizontal. These are all quick looks that we do, pretty quick. Now back over with that first transition shade, just to bring that back a bit. Now just using that same brush and going into the darker brown, tapping that off. That is our darkest colour in the mattes. And tucking that into the outer corner. And then just going on that horizontal so it's thinner and bringing it in a little bit. We're going in with a lighter hand with this so it's not too dark. Bearing in mind we've got that green to use. And literally with these, with it being 5 shades, I think I said in the last one that I didn't know if I would use all 5 shades. We're going to in each one. So, cleaning off the brush that we just used so that we can go back in with the camel colour. Just on the edge there. Just to bring that out a bit. Bring that across to just under the eyebrows to open it up, and then once more just lastly back in with that transition. So I've lined my eyes with the Maybelline tattoo liner in a deep green to match that green that's underneath here. Grabbing an angled liner brush. Now this is a shimmer, and normally I would probably use this in the outer corner when I've used this before, but I am just adding colour under the eyes today. This is a great little winter palette with the colours that are in it. And using a cleaner, slightly fluffy brush now to just buff that out. When this was brought out, it was considered a great little Christmas palette, which if you are in the northern hemisphere where it is cold, it would be, which is why it's a great winter palette here in Australia, but not really a great Christmas palette. Now just ducking into that dark brown and just literally stamping a bit of depth on the outer corner because of how deep that is there. And that's what you have to do. You need to assess as you are doing it as to what will work. Clean that off again and just buff that up. So we've got a bit of diffusion happening there. Okay, now going in with the gold and just tapping across the lid. Again, with these, when you're wearing bold colours, you just have to go, I'm going to be putting mascara on, so while it looks like a lot right now, mascara will take that down a bit. And look, if I can go to work with this much on, you can too. Okay, so I'm pretty happy with where they are at the moment. What I'm going to do is the rest of my face, and I'll put a little bit of highlighter on in the inner corner just to brighten that up, and I'll be back with you. Okay, so that is the final look. It's a pretty wearable look. The most intense thing in it obviously is, I've got a hair on my face, is that green here. Now you can really intensify up the look by sticking it on the outer eye. I've just used it under the eye here, but yeah, ready to go to work now. So have a wonderful day, my friends. Don't forget to tell your mum, tell your sister, tell your friends to come along, subscribe to the channel. Let's see what we're going to pull out tomorrow. There's still a lot of neutrals, but there is still some colour in there. Until next time, bye.